Alright, we are starting day 3, and we start with 70 steps on day 3. We also start with our 2 gems. I guess it would be like that. Is that where we are? Alright, so we have Trading Post, Toolshed, or Shrine. Toolshed, I love Toolshed, gives us 2 cool things. We get a Sledgehammer, and we get a Metal Detector. So we're going to try to utilize both of those. Hopefully we get a bunch of chests. If we have a experiment that we're going to do in the laboratory, we want it to be one that either gives us stars, allowance, or adds chests. As I always do, I start on the right, and I always like something that goes up and right. And then I'm going to go over here. This time I'm going to do down, and I'm going to put a dead end right here. Not putting a dead end there. Game was like, nah, dog, we don't want that for you. So I'm going to just burn a bedroom here. Oh boy. Well, day 3 looks pretty poor for us. See if we can do the parlor trick. The box next to this box is true. Both boxes next to this box contains gems. Well, that's false. So that's false. That's false. So this must be true. A box next to this box contains the gems. So that means this contains the gems. Alright, so we got 2 options out of den here. Ooh, and we got a chest in here. 4 gems! Hot dog, we got a lot of gems. Reason why I did spare a bedroom instead of corridor there is we're expecting the... Ooh, and a gem. We're expecting this door to be unlocked. And so if we're expecting that door to be unlocked, then we don't want to burn corridor at this time. We want to save corridor for later. We're beeping. What are we beeping about? Ooh, there's about 5 coins there. And we're going to do passageway there. Don't really care that it costs 2 gems. We had tons of gems. Opens us up a path. Save courtyard for a better spot, which is right here, and hope we get a shovel. And shovel! Alright. I like to talk every time I play about what is my goal this run. And so when I think about my goals, last run we started that run with the goal of getting some permanent upgrades. As the run progressed, it was looking feasible that we could get the full house achievement. And so we kind of changed our goal into that. That's something I find very frequently in this game. You go into a day or a run with a very specific thing in mind, like solving this puzzle or doing X. In reality, you gotta let the game tell you what you're wanting to do. You need to have an idea of what you want to do, but ultimately, you gotta let the doors and let the rooms dictate where you go. Before I go too far, I am going to go down and burn this one out of den real quick, since I'm only a couple steps away. Hoping for a good dead end. Man. Second time I've asked for a good dead end and gotten the walk-in closet. Ooh! Got the car keys, and we just opened the garage. I happen to know what we're going to find. So I won't say you want to bet. I'll just show you guys. What we get is an upgrade disc. Is this our 3rd upgrade disc? I think so. Did spare bedroom. Might be it. Might have only had 1. Mailroom. Heck yeah. Alright, so our three options are same day delivery. The package will be delivered here after you reach rank 8. No contact delivery. A package will be dropped off at the entrance of the shop on the day after drafting this room, or freight shipping. Freight shipping, a very large package will arrive 3 days later. I'm going to do that. I want very large. I think that there's value in the small package being delivered every day, but I'm greedy. I want the big stuff. Give me the big stuff. We're just going to burn it. Burn it to the ground. No items in here? No keys, no coins, just 10 steps? That's kind of a bust. Laboratory, get some experiments, maybe start boosting our allowance. Oh yeah, so I started talking about gold. I think my goal this time is to get the foundation. I'm just going to set my dice to 2. Actually, every time you draft a shop, set your dice to 2. I have 7 gems, so I'm going to be fine. I did all of that, and we just learned that the game is over. We don't have a utility closet. We don't have a key card. Our day is over. Real short day. Real short. Day 3. A quaint cottage. Yeah, pitiful is what it was. It was pitiful.